She said, we all need therapy, especially you.
I've been saying that. We've all been saying that for years. So who is this therapist? Because we see each other and this makes me feel vindicated.
Now you see why I wanted you guys to be on it.
I don't understand the attitude. I'm so afraid of her. I'm like so afraid of her.
Hey, what's up you guys, it's me Luke and welcome back to another video, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I post commentary and reaction videos to movies and TV shows with a bit of pop culture sprinkled in between. So if any of that interests you and you enjoy this video, please consider subscribing and turning on the post notifications bell so you don't miss another upload from me. Alrighty guys, so today's video is another installment in my reaction to the Kardashians reality show on Hulu. If you are unaware, I've been making reaction videos to the Kardashians new show since it first started airing back in 2022. I will link the playlist down below if you would like to go ahead and catch up on all the previous videos. So today's video is going to be my reaction and commentary to the last 3 episodes of season 5. We're finally finishing season 5, which is amazing because we're going to be up to date with the latest season. And then once season 7 comes out, I'm going to be posting in real time. So watch this space. Things are about to change, okay? But as always, I post the extended full reactions to these episodes over on my Patreon. I have to leave out a lot due to fair use and restrictions and just timing and all that kind of stuff. So this video is however long it is, but there's over 3 hours of extended content on these episodes and my commentary and reactions and extra storylines over on my Patreon. So you can click the link in my description and sign up starting at just $2.50 USD a month, and you can cancel anytime. So go ahead and join over there. I've been watching the Kardashians since their first show came out when I was like literally 9 years old, keeping up with the Kardashians, and they've always been a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine.
Liar! Liar!
But not so guilty in these past couple of years anymore because I make these videos where I get to like critique them and all that kind of stuff and I share them with you. Sometimes I don't enjoy the Kardashians, to be fair, they can be quite boring.
Don't be
Rude! Are you kidding me?
But luckily there are other ways you can derive pleasure in life that is definitely not boring and definitely enjoyable. And that will always keep you satisfied. And that's through the sponsor of today's video, Bellesa Boutique. We've teamed up to send all of you a free rose suction toy, so stay tuned for the details. Bellesa is a sexual wellness company with a mission to empower everyone to embrace, explore, and celebrate their sexuality unapologetically. And happy Pride Month, by the way, guys. Bellesa is a great sponsor for me to have in the month of June because they cater to all folks of all genders and sexual identities. They've got sex toys for everyone, guys, girls, gays, and theys. So that's toys for all. You get a toy, you get a toy, you get a toy. As you can see, Bellesa has sent me a few of their products for the girlies to share with you. First of all, the Air Vibe. I know you've probably seen their iconic red Air Vibe dual stimulation suction toy on Instagram. And of course their thumb toy that does it all. It vibrates, suctions, and thumps, and comes in a discreet chargeable case. For any guys watching or any of you who have a boyfriend or a husband, Bellesa also sent me their Ultra Blow. I'm not going to show you the actual product because it's been in use, so that feels inappropriate. And I'm going to keep it cute and clean because I don't want to get too personal, but one thing I will say about this product is that it really packs a punch with its 8 wild rotating and thrusting speeds. Last but definitely not least, let's talk about the rose. Now, Bellesa's rose toy is a TikTok viral sensation for a reason. Not only is it cute and discreet, like right there, that looks like a cute little decoration, but it's sized perfectly to your palm, and it's got 10 powerful, unique modes to deliver maximum pleasure. And because Bellesa is sponsoring this video, anyone and everyone who signs up using the link in my description will get a free rose toy with their order. So click the link in the description and get your free toy. Thank you so much, Bellesa, for sponsoring this video. And without further ado, let's get into this Kardashians reaction because I'm about to dive in to this mess. Mwah. Ooh, what's this vibe? Oh, they're all together.
Hi guys.
Oh, this is the guy. Isn't he hot?
Are these their outfits that they wear in the promo?
Today we're doing a Hulu promo shoot.
Oh my god, that's so meta. We're gonna see them doing their photo shoot for the show that we're watching.
We honestly don't really get to work together that much.
Maybe if you got up and filmed together a little more often.
Maybe if you had a business that you were passionate about, then you would know what it takes to run a business, but you don't.
Well, honestly, can't say that to Kim because the real culprits of that is honestly Kylie. Sometimes Kendall.
I mean, we're always like filming together and stuff, but this is like serious work and it's
Okay.
so fun to do it all together.
I'm not sure if it's like serious work, but I digress.
Chloe! I stole the megaphone. They were hesitant to give it to me.
I have the best advice for women in business. Get your fucking ass up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days.
Wait, this with the picture frames, this is the promo for season 6, not season 5. So they filmed the promos for both seasons on the same day. That's interesting. Damn, they built a whole ass set for that.
These sets
Wow.
are so beautiful. It's fun to be together. We're in the wilderness. I'm into it.
This will probably be the only time we see Kylie this episode, so let's enjoy it.
Who of your family would survive out in the wilderness? Which of you could get out?
Khloe, because she's like a beast.
Whoa.
She would be the type to like hunt and gather and like, I swear to God.
What is this dramatic euphoria camera work? Like, I never saw this in the promo. What is this shit? I hate whenever they ask these dumbass questions in the interviews. Like, I don't care. Clearly, you just don't have enough content from the actual show that you gotta do friggin' 21 questions in these dumbass interviews. Like, too much of the show is taken up by these interviews.
I think we're all really strong, smart women who can figure it out. I don't know about Kourtney.
Tighten for 5, release for 5. Giggling while, yeah.
Court would be like, no, you guys, like, is the trees organic? And like, it's not.
So even they make fun of Kourtney's voice. That makes me feel more justified in doing it.
But I got salmon sperm facial with salmon sperm injected into
Ew.
my face. I don't think I have good survival skills. I just don't think I have it in me to survive. I think I'd crumble and just would rather die.
Honestly, when the Kardashians inevitably reach their true flop era, hopefully we see them on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, so we can actually see what they're like in the wilderness.
I have a little bit of the Khloe beast in me. I'm good.
Beautiful. You got a cut?
Thank you.
It's really interesting. I'm not sure why they only showed a little bit of it before, but like that, like the promo for like season 6 where they're in the picture frames and then like the hallway thing, which I honestly think is a much better theme than this whole like we're in the desert wilderness BS. It kind of doesn't make sense. Whereas like them being in a painting, being like observed, like I think that was a better theme. I wonder if that was a backup theme for season 5, or if they would just like, oh, we'll just like get you guys in here so that we can do the promo for season 6 as well. Because last year they only released season 5, whereas the 2 years before that they released 2 seasons every year. I don't know why last year they didn't release 2 seasons. But yeah, it's interesting. So, is it interesting, or am I just trying to make it interesting? I don't know. But I'm excited to wrap up season 5 so we can get into season 6.
I feel like working is my escape, my happy place. Cannot believe I have a peaceful household.
Wow, what's different?
I started to see a therapist.
Oh, finally!
And I just saw her once, but she was like,
But she's only gone once.
the simplest thing that she told me was to take down screen time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, you're like, duh. Of course.
Yeah. I bet Kim's the kind of mom who lets her kids watch TV or go on iPads at the dinner table.
Having strict rules on like there can be no phones during meals. They're gonna fight and kick and scream for like a week, and then you gotta get through it. And I never wanted to deal for that week.
Why do your kids even have phones? None of them are even above the age of 13 yet. 2 of them are below the age of 10. Yeah.
Why can I run these like businesses and be really firm, and I just like turn into a big pussy when I'm at home?
Well, because you put all of your focus and your energy into your businesses and your job because that's really what you're passionate about. And then with your kids, it's kind of like you're too exhausted to really like put the effort in there because you're too busy putting it into your job. Okay, this is going to be like a wild, a very crazy out there, out of pocket thing for me to say and speculate on. But I don't know if Kim really like should have been a mother. I don't know if she really like wants to be a mother / likes being a mother / enjoys being a mother / gets a lot out of it. I wonder if it was like a society thing. I wonder if it was like a family thing. I wonder if it was because she was with Kanye. But like, I just like don't see her being a mother being her vibe. Like, she's clearly way more invested and interested in her job. Anyway, I mean, then again, I guess you could say like, oh, well, she didn't sign up to be a single mother of 4, and now she is. I just feel like that's something everyone should consider. Obviously, you want to be wise about who you have kids with and make sure that they're like amazing people. But also, like, you don't know what happened. You could get a divorce, one of you could die. Like, I feel like you should be, if you're gonna have kids, it should also be because like you yourself, on an individual level, want them and can look after them. You know? Anyway, I hope one day for this not to be a topic, but it probably will always be a topic of like the divide between Kim being a mother and Kim being a workaholic because she just like loves her work. It's her vice.
I can't do that. Like, this is my most important job. I can't have anyone run over me.
It is.
Well, it's better to nip it now before they're older, and then it's like
making money when you already have an F ton of money. and you don't really need more, or taking care of the human beings that you brought into this earth. Yeah, that's obviously your most important job.
Sometimes it's just easier, like, oh, here's your phone.
Kids are very smart, so they know
all,
how to
like map it out of like, I'm gonna with mom now.
And then when I with her,
this,
you go
do
and
this.
ask for this because she's just going to say, yeah, like, trust me. I have a militant household. It's a sweet, love, happy household, but there's routine.
I mean, Khloe also, I don't know if she can entirely be on this high horse. Like, I'm sure she, like, we see she's a lot better with the schedules and the routines and this. But Khloe has 2 children, maybe 3 if you count Dream, because she seems to look after her a lot, because I don't know what the hell's going on with Rob and Black China. But Dream and True are both like 6, and like Tatum is 2. Like, so it's not really the same, because not only does Kim have like double the amount of children, but like 2 of her children are preteens. And have you seen North? Like, Kim's got her hands full, so it's not exactly the same. But, you know, I think Kim could get some great advice from Khloe, because Lord knows she's not going to get it from Kourtney. Look what she's doing with Alabama.
I mean, I just started implementing stricter scheduling. I know I made fun of Khloe for that. She's still too militant.
Strict does not mean like you have to be this crazy monster. It just means implementing rules and being consistent with your rules. So just no means no. And no bribery, no like those types of things.
Well, because the second you go back on your word, then they're going to know that they can get away with things because you don't actually stick with things. Like, you have to have follow through.
Structure, discipline, rules. Discipline is love.
I mean, I obviously had rules, you know what I mean?
Whatever, I'm just saying, not exactly that, but...
Oh, here we go.
Well, Kim.
What is this dubstep music in the background? And also, Kim, you did ask. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen my last videos on this, like, definitely check it out, where Kim and Khloe had their, like, huge fight in Aspen. I'll link them down below or whatever, but check those out, because they've been beefing about this whole, like, mom shaming thing. But Kim, you came to Khloe, so...
As long as you actually follow through, because
oh,
the minute you break, they are predators. They can smell blood and weakness.
Oh my God.
I was just being really lenient because it was easier for me. I put my all into like everything else. This has to be my all times a million. And I'm gonna have to go through the hard times of like whining and crying. Like,
it's crazy how she's only having this realization now. Like, I fear it may be a little bit too late with the 2 older ones.
I'm like shocked that I live in peace.
so maybe Khloe was a little right.
I'm happy for you. You deserve peace. You deserve no tantrums.
Like, I actually can't believe this is my life.
Keep it up. A lot of things get lost in there. It's like the Bermuda Triangle on my puss.
What
Where's
the fuck?
The cup? Surprise! Keeping it warm.
To clear for surgery.
Your procedure is when?
So it's next Wednesday. She's going to remove the ovaries.
Way to start on a depressing note. Okay.
I was thinking, what else could I do at the same time while I'm asleep?
2 birds with 1 stone.
Right? I like to multitask.
Okay, and generally feeling well?
Yeah.
Energy's good?
Yeah.
You're able to exercise?
Yeah.
What you need to do.
Yeah.
I'm curious, do any of you care about this? Like, obviously, she's okay, all good, like, that kind of stuff, but I don't want to watch. Every time Kris has a medical issue, why does it need to be a storyline on the show? The hip, the eyesight, the ears, like, I don't care. With all due respect, I don't want, it's not entertaining.
It never occurred to me that this surgery would be something that I would have to do.
Yeah, I just want to get it over with.
It's just like a reminder that, like, life is fleeting and it's gonna end. Like, no matter how much plastic surgery you get to look younger than you are, like, you are the age that you are, and as humans we age and we die. So I don't want to be reminded of that when I'm supposed to be having escapism in reality TV.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, the way my brain shifts from like, because I have so many things on my mind all day, it goes from like house projects to like...
She's like, guys, I have multiple thoughts in one day. How about you?
I did like the 40 days at home where you like stay home, and I pretty much did that with Penelope too. Mason broke his arm right when it turned 40 days, where I felt like God was like, your 40 days are up. Get your ass out of the house. Like, I literally, Mason called me and was like, Mom, I'm on the side of the road. I broke my arm.
I don't understand people like this. She's essentially saying, I knew it was the right decision because God made my teenage son break his arm as a sign that I should leave the house after staying in the house for 40 days straight with my baby. Okay, that's how you want to think.
I have kids, all different age ranges, preteen, teenage, adults, an infant. So I really do try to set aside one-on-one time with each of my kids.
Honestly, girl, I just want to say, if you're going to claim Alabama as one of your kids, parent her, because that girl's a mess. That Bad Baby Alabama drama from a couple months ago was really funny though, I'm not gonna lie.
I couldn't believe what my eyes see. Scrolling up on IG. Can't believe I heard a diss track. This hoe don't like me. How you doing rich and you acting ratchet? You moving backwards. How you got a man to act and you fooling me? You from Calabasas.
Yesterday, the guilt really hit where I was like, okay, I have to do more with the other kids. So I don't know how I'm balancing it yet. We leave next weekend for Australia.
When Travis committed to this tour, I wasn't pregnant yet. I think the reason for going would be to keep our family together. Just feels like, am I ready?
Oh, they're coming to Australia, so that's gonna be fun. They're probably gonna go to Sydney though, and I live in Brisbane, but it's gonna be cool to see that. Hopefully they film that trip. Surely they will if they're talking about it.
It would be so nice to be like in a cottage in the woods.
But do you think after 3 days, like I just see you turning on the cottage?
I could. I could turn.
Like
There's
3
no
days.
facials. There's
Right.
no masseuses.
There's no sushi.
There's no Erewhon.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm glad he brought her down to earth because whenever these Kardashians are like, I just want to drop off the grid and like live in the woods. It's like, do you though? Because you're accustomed to a certain lifestyle. So clock that tea.
My mom is pretty sad about having to lose her ovaries, and I think we need to just make it into a positive moment and bring her something to cheer her up.
Got us a little cake.
Oh my god, in the last episode, Kip suggested having a farewell party for Kris's ovaries. I wonder if they're actually going through with that. That'd be really funny.
And just celebrate the amazing work those ovaries have done.
It's not.
What does
It's
it
not
say?
ovary yet.
Love a good pun. They should have put some like fondue ovaries lining the cake. Let's make it funny. Let's lighten the mood.
What is happening? I got cake and balloons and flowers.
Your ovaries have worked.
Overtime.
Ovaries,
Like, leave them
overtime.
alone.
I loved being pregnant. Love being pregnant. And I do more not ever being able to be pregnant again.
To new beginnings, knowing I'll never be pregnant again.
I think you already knew that. You're like almost 70, Kris. With all due respect, but you know, I will never understand this whole process that she's going through because I do not have ovaries or a uterus. So no uterus, no opinion.
Thank you, guys.
Where are the rest of your kids?
Kourtney seems like she should have been first here.
I would just say, make note of the ones that show up.
Okay, fair, but Kourtney does also have a newborn baby, so we can give her a break.
That's what I would do in my will. Who showed up at my ovaries party?
Honestly, they should have all showed up though. I mean, that's their mother. Her ovaries made them, like, so like, yeah, out of respect, they should have all showed up.
She might want to eat your uterus. She eats her placenta, so maybe hide it. Kourtney eats placenta all the time.
I did.
A placenta is a baby's home during the pregnancy. It's what the baby lives in.
No, it's not. It's what feeds the baby, right? The placenta, the baby doesn't live in the placenta. The baby lives in the amniotic sac, which is inside the uterus. I'm Googling this. Does a baby live in the placenta? I bet you it does not. No, a baby does not live in a placenta. The placenta is a separate organ that develops in the uterus during pregnancy, attached to the uterine wall and connected to the baby by an umbilical cord. The placenta's role is to deliver oxygen and nutrients to the baby. Not me knowing more than you about it, Kris, and you've had 6 kids.
But that's like eating your own body parts.
Cannibalism.
I'm gonna deep fry placenta, crumb that placenta, put a little Cajun spices on it, serve it up with some mashed potatoes. Placenta sausage.
Do you know that when I gave birth to you, you were born with all of your eggs, and you were also born with any of True's eggs?
We already went down this. I remember they spoke about this at the end of the last season. Like, it's this huge revelation. Like, I feel like we've all been knowing this. Like, girls are born with their eggs. Like, why does she always bring this up? Because she wants to be like, I created all your kids because I created you and your eggs. We get it. We get it. God, I know. This is like grade 8 level biology.
I mean, not this again. We've already talked about this, and it's proof that you don't listen.
You know how, like, True has eggs in her body right now? She was inside of you when you were inside of Mom.
So basically, I made True.
Exactly. That memory.
So I basically made all of your kids.
Oh my God. She is like so narcissistic that she feels like she needs to have like claim over these grandkids, like she made them.
Kendall made, I didn't know this.
Who told you? You're just trusting something Kendall said?
Who has no kids?
Who doesn't know how to cut a cucumber? Call a doctor.
Calling Kendall, she knows this. She knows this. Hold on. When I gave birth to Khloe, she was born with all of her eggs.
Yes.
But what about True?
Yeah, of course.
Kendall.
Do you, my mom?
A man's sperm dictates if you're the gender of a baby. But
Yes, basic biology, we get it, it's all true. But women are born with their eggs, so yeah, in theory, their mothers kind of like help create their eggs or whatever, because it's like growing with them in the womb. And yes, boys don't start developing their sperm until they go through puberty. And yes, sperm is what dictates the gender of a baby, because you get either a X, Y, or X, because you get either a Y or an X chromosome from the man, but you only get an XX chromosome from the woman. Basic biology done. Can we wrap it all up, please?
Khloe and I are having this debate. When my mom gave birth to Khloe, is Khloe born with all of True's eggs?
No. See? Khloe and I are right. I'm talking to a certified doctor.
Wow, that's how privileged and rich you are, that you can just call up your doctor. If I call up my doctor, that's $40.
She's saying that you're not forming
now
your
you're gone.
eggs.
We love you.
Way to burst my bubble.
Just admit it, I made everybody. I am every woman. Literally.
If girls are born with their eggs, then yeah, didn't their mother help make their eggs because they grew their eggs in the womb? Okay, now you guys are making me feel crazy. I gotta move on from this.
Where are all the other kids? I mean, it's just Kim and I here, but maybe we're the only good eggs.
Just hold me one last time like a baby.
Okay.
No,
This is such a lame goodbye ovaries party.
Okay.
Didn't last long.
I have to go. Everyone, namaste. Namaste inside your uterus.
They do not gaff about this freaking show. Like, they really don't. Like, what even was that scene? Just a repeat of what we talked about before. Barely any of Kim's kids show up. The ones who do are just on their phone, like, not gaffing. Like, I'm so over it. What are we doing here again? Just hanging out while on their phones.
Guys.
Why is she showing up so late?
Thank you for my cake and my flowers and my balloons.
I heard I missed it. I think it's over.
What? The ovaries are over? So your thing happens when I'm in Australia.
You're gone.
Do you think I should definitely be going?
Yeah, why?
Here, I'm home most of the time. I go walking. I'm in a gated community. I don't have to worry about anyone seeing me.
Australia is like a bajillion times safer than America. So what is she implying? Because she's in a gated community?
The best time to travel with a baby.
I could either have a carrier and cover him.
Oh, it's because she's trying to keep her baby private. I don't really understand what's up with these Kardashians. Like, they only give their kids privacy for like a year, and then once they're a year old, then like they're gonna blast them on their social media and their reality show. Like, literally, what difference does it make? What difference does it make? They all do this. Like, Kourtney did it with Tatum recently. Kylie did it with, what is the other son's name? Air? It's not Wolf anymore. It's like Air. Or Fire. I don't know. But they always do that. It's like, you're going to exploit them anyway. What difference does it make? It's just to build up hype for baby face reveal.
It's just when you land and get in there. Are you flying commercial?
Yes.
Actually, the paparazzi's brutal. From the moment you land, it's paparazzi city.
Okay, I don't understand that. You guys use private jets all the time. Is this not the one time when maybe you should use a private jet when you're like traveling with a newborn baby? But like, you know, I'm all about not using private jets, so that's good. It's just weird because you do it all the time anyway. But maybe Kourtney doesn't. But maybe that's more of a Kylie and Kim thing. I don't know.
It's one thing, like, I haven't shown him. There's
Just
no
cover him, it'll be
paparazzi
fine.
rules.
I'm starting to get a bit of anxiety about going to Australia.
I'm not aware of paparazzi really being that much of a thing in Australia, but I mean, I guess if it is, it's probably like very intense because there's not that many famous people that come here. So like when they do, it's like boom, boom, like get that coinage.
Rocky hasn't been seen, and in California there's a law that if I don't show the baby's face that the paparazzi have to blur his image, but in Australia supposedly there are no paparazzi laws, so they can take a photo and, you know, sell their image.
I'm just gonna Google just a quick fact check. Are there paparazzi laws in Australia? In Australia, there's no specific law that directly prevents paparazzi or other photographers from taking photos of individuals in public without their consent. While there are some legal remedies for certain situations, such as when a photograph is used commercially without consent, or if the act is sufficiently serious to cause substantial offense, there is generally no broad right of privacy to prevent from being photographed. I mean, is commercially them selling the photo though?
I'm just feeling really protective.
Mason's coming over for dinner tonight. Should I say something about
Yes.
Australia?
Mason isn't wanting to come because he's a teenager and wants to be with his friends and with his dad, and I don't want to not see him.
Wow, he doesn't want to go to Australia? That's crazy. That's how you know you're a rich kid, when vacations don't even interest you anymore.
When do you leave?
Saturday.
Oh, all right.
I love you. Happy ovaries.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess we're getting into something different now.
Today I am at the Fabletics offices.
Is Fabletics still a thing? I remember every influencer pushing that a couple years ago. Now they all push Gymshark.
Fabletics noticed that I was wearing their clothing, and
Is this a Fabletic promotion? Cause what the fuck? I'm sick of this shit.
they reached out to my mom and said they would love to do a collab with me. Working out is something that makes me happy, and to do something that is this authentic to me.
This fucking show is a fucking infomercial.
Khloe Kardashian.
Really bossy.
Blah, blah, blah.
And I am really opinionated,
Blah,
and I know what I
blah.
like, and I don't ever just want to put my name on anything. I want
Definitely took the money and ran, back in the early 2000s. But you learn your lessons. You also learn the value of your platform, like how powerful your voice is. And I just don't want to throw away people's money.
Wow, it took you this long. Remember when you used to promote flat tummy tea and fake designer giveaways? I remember.
For a shoot like that where I know I'm going to be showing a lot of skin, I definitely work out much harder. And then I always celebrate with full large pizza because that's just the way it goes. Wait, what flavor? Just cheese. Just cheese. I'm a kid's menu.
She's like, oh my god, I am so quirky and cool. I work out, but I eat pizza too.
When I was bigger, if they had Ozempic, I probably would have tried it because I tried any other thing. I tried any fad weight loss trend except for the real thing that actually works, and that's a lifestyle change.
That's so crazy when Kim, your sister's on Ozempic. So, Scott's on Ozempic, we saw it in the fridge. The calls coming from inside the house, inside the gates, the Hidden Hill gates.
My family is like, oh, you never leave the house. I'm miserable. She's locked up in that tower. It's like, I'm perfectly happy. I'm good.
Okay.
I am in Australia. We made it.
I'm actually glad they didn't show us the journey. They're just here. Cool. I don't need another episode where we spend 20 minutes on a private jet like the last video.
Travis is touring to different cities in Australia for about a week because I was on bed rest before, and then having a newborn at home, I haven't really had any outings with my other kids, and so really wanted to stay in Sydney.
Oh, that's nice that she's making sure to prioritize her other kids because she's been spending so much time with the baby. The baby.
You realize the baby is crying?
I do.
Mason is home with his dad, which makes me really sad, but I'm making the most of every second.
That there was a shark attack, so I don't want to go in the water.
True.
Nah, who cares?
My pit was the spider.
Is that a Yeah.
Oh, of course they're gonna. Anytime it's Australia, it's we gotta show the kangaroos, we gotta talk about the sharks, we gotta talk about the spiders. And yes, all of that's true, but there's other stuff going on here.
So the only reason I could never move to Australia is for the spiders.
Honestly, I find the people are scarier than animals. The people with the guns that they can buy at the Walmarts, that scares me a lot more than the spiders.
Then I've got something for you right here. She's got a gun! It's a letter, Lisa.
Do we love Australia?
Sure.
Wink. I don't know where he gets his sense of humor. He's like a mini Jim Carrey.
Okay.
Have you met his father? Have you met Scott?
It's not that funny.
I'm starting to get a lot of vibes like his dad. I think he's
been having those vibes.
just what we need. Rainy, come on.
We got a peeking Tom that way.
This is so pretty.
There's a paparazzi right there. Hi, paparazzi! Stalker!
As a paparazzi person in Australia, you mustn't get much work. Surely it's a side hustle, because it's not, celebrities coming here, but it's not a lucrative, you're not papping all day long like the ones in LA, so this man's clearly just trying to have a side hustle, I guess. He doesn't even look like paparazzi.
That's annoying. All right, I don't see us standing out here a long time if that guy's here. The paparazzi are everywhere in Sydney. We go, that guy's running. Let's go this way, come on. Which is why I'm not taking Rocky out.
The running is crazy.
We can't let them ruin our whole time.
I mean, realistically, how long is the paparazzi guy gonna take photos for? Like, once he's gotten a couple, what else is he gonna do? Right? I mean, I don't know not much about paparazzi. Like the celebrity walking in the paparazzi, like, you look beautiful, what do you do today? I'm like, it's just so weird. Like, imagine that being your job. Embarrassing.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Then again, I used to make drama content about influencers on YouTube, so that's pretty embarrassing too. Is this embarrassing? Maybe it is. Beverly Hills.
Hey, Chris. You're the first one to see the new sets of that. Beverly Hills.
Oh my God. This is such an exciting day.
Oh my
I've invited
God.
two of my BFFs.
The morally corrupt Faye Resnick.
Faye
And Kathy Hilton. If you're a fan of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, of course you know these two chicas.
You know how I know her? I saw her naked in Playboy. That's how I know Faye. She posed naked in Playboy after the OJ trial. That's her. And I thought you looked amazing.
Thank you.
I recognized during the dinner it was the hair. I think it's the extensions and the blown up fake lips. And then I realized, oh my God, that's who it is. It's Faye Resnick, the morally corrupt Faye Resnick. And I have to say that I loved your spread. Literally.
I didn't spread. And Kourtney, you always say I need therapy, so this is my retail therapy. Thanks for the suggestion, kiddo. Hi. Oh my God, let's go.
That was so funny, her just like talking to the camera and then going to talk to her friends.
Kathy and Faye have been in my life for decades. Who doesn't love to go shopping with their girlfriends? And I also want to share with them a little bit about my surgery coming up. I would love to have their emotional support.
Well, yeah, since you can't get it from half your kids, that's good.
Christian Dior, I like those. Done, 39. So we need to deliver this to Stormy for her birthday. Look at this.
That's
I
so
love
gorgeous.
the fact that they
Oh my
kept the
God.
staircase. Look down here.
Ugh, I miss shopping.
Look at those. Mama needs a cocktail.
Come on, this way.
So here's to us. Love you guys.
Love you.
Mm.
Darling, and you get the martini with it.
Yes.
It's so good.
I just can't with the martinis, like just drinking straight vodka. I don't get how they do it. I really don't. Oh my God, speaking of martinis, I know it's not a dry gin martini, but this reminds me of my new video, which if you have not seen, it is a video comparing and deep diving into A Simple Favor and its sequel, Another Simple Favor. I loved making that video so much. Not that many of you have watched it. I don't know if that means a lot of you don't gaff or the YouTube algorithm hates me, which is more likely. But if you haven't seen that video and you are interested in watching it, highly recommend you check it out. I know I'm a little bit biased, but I had a lot of fun making it. It's a really in-depth, fun video. So I'll link it in the description. Please check it out. I would appreciate it. It's much better than these videos, but let's continue.
I love this. I love it too.
That's fun.
That is
Isn't it
spectacular. It's so Chris.
I gotta say, I do love Chris's style. This her androgynous style. Like,
We'll get to the public.
I do love that vibe.
Wait, Kath, I like on your ass, it says confidential.
Oh, that rich person laugh. That's money coming out of my mouth. Their mouth.
It is very confidential. I'm feeling a little buzzy.
Oh my God, I think it's 5 o'clock.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
This kind of vibe I love. When I'm watching these reality shows of rich people, I want to see rich people shit. Show us them shopping. Show us the Birkins. Like, show us the ridiculous gifts. Like, show them drinking. This is what I want.
This makes me nervous.
A little anxious.
You're pregnant.
No, the exact opposite. I'm glad you brought that up because tomorrow morning I'm going to have a hysterectomy.
Oh, that's crazy. After them making that joke about her being pregnant when clearly she's post-menopause, and then now she's like, yeah, by the way, getting my ovaries taken out. How do we feel about that? Like,
Okay, that's fine. And that's okay, right?
That's easy.
Shame.
As it started out as like just getting some ovaries removed. And then today I got a phone call is to remove the whole thing, do the complete hysterectomy and not give anything a chance to grow anywhere.
We have to worry about so many people I know have. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
my mom had a full hysterectomy because she had ovarian cancer, and it's not like an easy peasy thing. Like what Chris is going through it's a struggle. I feel for women. There's so much going on down there.
It's interesting that in today's day and age, this generation thinks that you guys are going to live forever, and you're not.
Definitely don't think that. Death is imminent, and death is everywhere.
I did it. They found something. We're here to fix it. And I'm going to do something and remove something that gave me 6 of the best parts of my whole life.
My family means everything to me, but so do my girlfriends. It just means a lot to sit and have their emotional support.
Yes, I know we're making light of this, but please understand this, that you're going to be
I just wanted you guys to know. I'm a little scared.
We love you.
We love you. I know.
Female friendships that last decades. I love that vibe. I mean, now I like the storyline for Kris. It's really wholesome. Her family was making it ugh, but her friends made it really sweet.
Come on, let's go.
Hello.
Who wants pants like that?
I love coming home to my sisters just lounging on my couches. Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Oh my God.
Her broken finger.
I literally cannot believe I slammed it in a sliding door. My big sliding door to my bathroom. I pulled it really hard and then Saint ran in with chips and I'm like, it's 8:30 and I know chips. And then it went boom and I was like, oh. It was like more painful than childbirth. The like tip broke off. So it's like a floating piece.
Ooh.
I know. I want to die.
Okay, every time your nerve endings would be touching that.
But it's all good. I have shit to do, so this isn't gonna slow me down. So I met with a therapist again.
Okay, finally, because we didn't get any talk of the therapy besides that first moment in the last episode. So I want to hear about your therapy journey, Kim. What's going on?
And she was like, you think calm is your superpower. I think you are so desensitized from trauma that you literally are frozen in fight or flight.
I believe that.
So then she was like, one time in life, something happened and you remained calm and that worked for you. So you will always choose calm.
Wait a second, I'm trying to... One time something messed up happened, she remained calm, and that's her coping strategy is remaining calm. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with being calm? Well, she's saying she's desensitized. Okay. Let me not jump ahead of myself here.
Don't you think your robbery?
Or the robbery, the Paris
you weren't
robbery.
calm before. You don't remember that? Kim, you were a lunatic. If someone touched your clothes, I was gonna wear that today. You were like, you're fully dressed. Like, you became
I should tell
calm.
the therapist, because she's trying to go back to like childhood, and I'm like,
No, you were never calm. As a teenager, in your 20s, you were cried about everything. You were bratty, you threw tantrums.
I like that version of Kim. I miss that Kim.
Get in the car and stop being rude and a brat. It's not funny. I will never look at you the same.
I will never look at
Okay,
you
my
the same.
sister. He didn't talk
You're
to
my sister,
You're crazy.
Kim. I think you're so gross. All you care about is money.
No loyalty. Now I know about my sister.
You are so jealous. You are just so jealous that you cannot get a Bentley and you're trying to ruin my moment for me.
are you joking?
So get away, you jealous psycho bitch.
Hey, Mom, can I talk to you? I hate my sisters. They are so rude. I never want to look at their ugly faces again.
Everything stopped after you got robbed because you stayed calm in that situation. And you even said, my calmness is what kept me alive.
I mean, yeah, that's like a crazy trauma. As someone who grew up in South Africa, I still, to this day, have nightmares about burglaries, robberies, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, like when I was, how old was I? 5 or something? Yeah, so my mom gets stabbed in the arm. So fun and fresh.
That's when it started. It doesn't take a detective to figure that one out.
Obviously, I remember this when it happened, but I don't remember, did the guy get caught? Did the robber who robbed Kim Kardashian in Paris get caught? 8 people have been found guilty after US reality TV star Kim Kardashian was robbed at gunpoint and millions of dollars worth of jewelry in Paris nearly a decade ago. So they were only found guilty 10 years later? Oh my god, that's crazy. And this, wait guys, this just happened a week ago. So they wouldn't even have discussed this in the show.
In Paris today, Kim Kardashian gave emotional testimony about being robbed at gunpoint in 2016.
Kim Kardashian was in Paris for Fashion Week almost 9 years ago when she says masked men broke into her residence, tied her up, gagged her, and stole millions of dollars worth of her jewelry.
But I kept on looking at the concierge because I didn't know who he was. And I'm like, what is happening? Are we going to die? Just tell them I have children. Like, I have babies, I have a husband, I have a family. Like, I have to get home. Tell them take anything. I'll never say, like, I saw them, like, take everything. I saw him have a gun out to me, and I was like, okay, this is it. And I just kept on thinking about Kourtney. I kept on thinking she's gonna come home, and I'm gonna be dead in the room, and she's gonna be traumatized for the rest of her life if she sees me. We're sharing a room, like, on her bed. But I thought that was my fate.
I mean, imagine you're like gun to your head, getting tied up. And the guy, I remember him like telling me just like, stay calm and you'll live. And I think it saved my life. I think I've let it get too calm. to where people could take advantage of my calmness, or I'm just turning into a full robot with like no emotion.
And that's scary too. You don't want to be too robotic. You want to be too devoid of emotion. You don't want to be too desensitized, associated. So it's good that she's recognizing that.
But let me tell you something. Kourtney was right. Because she was like, why do you work so much? Then I looked at her like, are you Kourtney?
I don't know if you really understand what's driving you, and if you don't understand what's driving you, you're not the master of your mind.
Oh, yes.
No.
This was from season 3 during the whole Kourtney Kim wedding fiasco, where like Kourtney was so hurt that Kim put her feelings aside to work with Dolce & Gabbana and kind of rip off her wedding because she cares more about money than family, and like, why are you so obsessed with working? And at the time, Kim didn't really get what she was saying. So it's interesting now that she's gonna get it. And he took her 2 years.
I think we took Kourtney's question on why do you do what you do in like a defensive way at the time. I think she was just saying like, you should recognize I'm running from dealing by staying busy.
Well, that's pretty obvious. Like, you even have broken fingers and you can't just like chill at home and heal. You're like, the business never stops. Gotta go work, gotta go my private jet, gotta go here. She's like wanting to be an actor, a reality star, a business owner, work in law enforcement. Like, she's not really giving 100% to anything in her life. She's like half-assing everything. There's no way that you can give 100% to all of those things. Like giving 100% to being a mother, to being a lawyer, to being an actor, to being this. And obviously life is about balance. You're not like 100% focused on one thing, right? But like every time you add another thing to your plate, that's like less of a percentage of your energy, time, and focus that you're putting into the other things. So the more you have, the less you're giving into the things that you already have. Does that make sense? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. We're all big-brained here.
She also said that she started to watch our show to do a little bit of homework. Well,
that's probably not a good idea.
She said, we all need therapy, especially you.
I don't doubt it.
I've been saying that. We've all been saying that for years. So who is this therapist? Because we see each other, and this makes me feel vindicated.
I really think you should be on this journey with me and do it with me.
Oh no.
I don't want to be the new Kourtney, but I always am. But after going to therapy, I kind of thought Khloe might enjoy having someone to help her navigate through specific situations in life.
As somebody who's been in therapy for 7 years, and it has changed my life, and I would not be here today without it, I really learned from like trying to get all my loved ones to go to therapy that it's the most you could take a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink kind of thing. Like, if people do not want to go to therapy, like, they're not going to go. Like, it has to be like a personal thing. Like, they themselves want to go. They're not going to go for someone else. It's like, because it's a difficult thing to be like vulnerable with a stranger, even if they are a professional, and like open yourself up like that. And it's scary. Like, you don't know what you're going to see. And for a lot of people, it just seems easier to just like sweep everything under the rug and not deal with it. So like, you could suggest it, but like, trust me, you could ask your sister to them you're blue in the face and they're not gonna go.
I see flowers in the air, grass is getting greener now, and this place is evergreen.
Evergreen.
As long as you're
Come to me.
Yeah, this place
is my dream. And you're going home to me. Love this song. Love seeing people in love. Just don't be licking each other's tongues in front of me.
Mom, stop making out with Travis, bro. Like, didn't you just have a baby? Don't get another one this quick.
He's so
I think
funny.
It's a beautiful thing
But
to
I love
see
him.
parents be affectionate and loving. There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Are you giving her a hickey now?
No.
It's a gentle kiss on my neck.
Right.
I just missed him.
I'm invested in Raid. I think he's gonna be so funny when he gets older.
Hi, camera.
There's the Opera House. Look, Rainy. Oh, there's Luna Park under the bridge. This is so cool, you guys.
I've been to the Luna Park in Melbourne.
Luna Park shut down for us for the day, which is so special.
That's crazy, getting a whole theme park to shut down for you. They'd have to pay what that whole theme park would get. And also, what about if the general public wants to go to the theme park, but they can't because it's closed for freaking Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker?
No, Mom's boobs are now hurting.
Oh, embarrassing her daughter.
Hi.
Yelling out like that. Oh, shame.
Oh, thank you. Are you guys coming to the show tomorrow? Aw. We'll put you guys on the list if your parents will let you come.
high schools are a Blink-182 fan.
I think these are the scariest rides Rain has ever been on.
Wait, it's just the two of them. Don't they have to balance the weight on these rides? Don't you have two people on them? I'm with you. It's always a good time.
I am visiting my mom today. She's recovering from her procedure.
Corey.
Just to make sure she's good and in high spirits.
I had a nurse come over and tell me that I could either have my pain pill or martini.
I know which one you picked. That martini's wild.
The martini.
No.
Honestly, I get it though. There's been times where I've supposed to take a pain pill and antibiotic, but I'm like, but I want a margarita or I want a Savvy B, a Pinot Gris, so I'll have that instead. Do I have a problem? Anyway.
I wonder, the first person that was like, God, my stomach's getting big, and then a baby came out of their vagina, like they weren't concerned that would, like, why didn't they kill that person, thinking that's an alien?
Okay, Khloe, what?
What?
Never know.
But if they killed the woman and the baby, there would not be people to procreate, so no one was that worried.
This family just sounds dumber and dumber by the episode.
Like, no one thought that was a witch and killed her? Come on, guys, think about it.
Maybe my meds have started to kick in because I don't know what the these people are talking about.
Help me.
Am I the only one that has these high thoughts? I'm not even high.
I don't know if they're high, I think they're just dumb.
Let's just say Eve was the first one to get pregnant. You think Adam was okay with that? They were cavemen.
Okay, you gotta pick. You can have your Christian stuff or you can have your science stuff. Let's not try to apply science to Adam and Eve.
Like, we all think Adam wouldn't have sliced her neck
What
open.
the hell is she talking about?
Of course he would have. That would have been the best Dateline episode, too.
I don't get Khloe sometimes.
I feel like I'm hallucinating.
I feel like she just says stuff to try and seem funny, but it's weird.
And then why aren't dinosaurs in the Bible?
Because the Bible is a storybook. It's not a science book.
I love you guys. You
I
must
love
have
you.
someplace to go.
Oh, you want us to leave?
Yeah, she's like, get the hell out. Oh, we're still doing the Australia trip. I guess this is good tourism for Australia, like good promotion. Not that I think that was... I mean, maybe they were paid by Australia Tourism.
Very, very much friendly with people.
I don't think they allow that.
I'm responsible, Mom.
No, I don't think it's allowed.
Oh.
He wants to ride the kangaroo.
Mom, can we get a pet of this?
Unfortunately, you can't keep them as pets.
Also,
koalas
sleep about 20 hours a day.
Oh, that's still alive.
Best thing.
Mama, can we buy this?
No, well...
Being endangered.
You know, when I first moved to Australia back when I was like 12, no, it was actually, this was when I was, oh, I might have seen a couple, but when I was 14, me and my family lived in this house where our house was directly across from this like bushland area where there was like a creek and like all these trees. And we saw koalas out there a couple times. And it's crazy now. Like, I feel like I took that for granted so much back then because koalas have gotten a lot more endangered since then. And it was so amazing to like see them in the context of them. Obviously, they're taken care of in these wildlife sanctuaries, but to see them actually in the wild was just amazing. Although we did also see giant snakes and spiders when we lived in that house too. Got a lot of critters in that one. It really does depend where you live. Like right now, I live very close to the city. Our biggest problem here was like, honestly, cockroaches, because the apartment building isn't taken care of the best. But then we got like pest control people, so now that's not a problem anymore. So I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I don't want you to be scared to come to Australia because of animals and bugs.
I'm off to sound check, my baby.
Stop making out.
I love you.
Yeah, it's a bit much in front of the child. Like, I mean, then again, maybe it's like healthy for a child to see what a loving relationship looks like. I don't really know.
If you get a bit of slobber on your hands, it's good hair gel as well.
Hair gel, Mom.
No hair gel for mommy.
Mom, can we get a pet of this?
He just wants every one of them as a pet. Back to Los Angeles. Malika, we haven't seen her in a while.
I have a date with Malika, and yes, it is outside the gates.
We got it. You leave the house.
Where are you on the kid situation?
Actually very happy that I haven't taken things completely into my own hands because now I do want to date.
I am so happy.
And
oh, we're getting an update on the Malika sperm donor journey. If you haven't seen that episode, it's a video I titled that video something like the weirdest episode of the Kardashians. Honestly, you should just be checking out the playlist, catching up on my previous Kardashian videos if you've missed them. But yeah, that's what happened there.
Should we do an eat, pray, love for your birthday?
No.
Okay, sorry. No, but it's like because it's like indirect therapy. It's like the kind of therapy you want to do.
Wait, she's saying eat, pray, love is your therapy. Don't shoot me, but I haven't watched Eat, Pray, Love. The Julia Roberts movie, doesn't she just go traveling around, like pets an elephant, prays? I'm assuming maybe there's some like Buddhism involved there, because she's traveling, she's going places. So she's saying Khloe should travel? Girl, she could barely leave her house. She could barely leave Hidden Hills. How do you think she's gonna go on an Eat, Pray, Love journey? But I mean, yeah, maybe that would do her some good. But also, she's got kids. Let's not everyone needs to follow in Kim's footsteps.
Do you think I need therapy?
100%.
You do?
Oh, this can't be the first time people have told you to go to therapy.
I mean, this must be a theme because Kimberly told me I need to go to therapy too.
You should listen to your sister.
They didn't tell you to go to therapy when you went with the man who cheated on you? They didn't tell you to go to therapy when you got back together with the man who cheated on you? Twice? Once while you were pregnant, once when you had a baby in utero, implanted in a surrogate? Okay.
But I've done therapy. I've never connected. I'm like, she's just like, listens. I'm like, I just told you my whole life story thing, and you're just gonna be like,
she had
okay.
nothing to say.
No, I never got any guidance.
I mean, with therapy, you also gotta give them space to talk. Like, if you're just venting, they're not gonna interrupt you.
So far, every therapist I've seen has done that.
I was actually told by one therapist that I didn't need therapy because I process things so matter of fact. I don't know. I think I got broken up with by a therapist.
I just have a feeling, and Khloe said this kind of stuff in previous episodes that makes me think this. I feel like she just thinks she's above therapy. She just thinks she's like too strong. She's too smart. Like, she doesn't need it. Like, when clearly that's not true by the life choices that have been made.
You've gone through several traumatic events. You need someone to tell you how to see your way out of you hibernating and behind the gates for 25 years. Like, this can't go on forever.
I'm sure I need therapy. I just don't think I'm struggling and I'm like, I can't find my way. I need a therapist. I'm like, yeah, okay, I will try therapy.
I mean, I do want to say that I do think that everybody benefits from different things differently. And yeah, maybe therapy isn't for everyone who, which by the way, I'm not one of those people who thinks everyone needs therapy. I really don't. There's people out there their lives are pretty chill. You know, everybody's got their stresses. I don't think everyone needs therapy. But based on what we've seen, like Khloe, like this whole family, like they very much do. Yeah, they do. But some people process things differently. Like if you're going, you know, if you're getting in the gym, you're doing your meditation, you're going on your walks, you're going out in nature, you're volunteering. Like there's different ways to like process things and work through your mental health. Like therapy is not the only way. But it's definitely worth trying and like really giving it a good shot. You know?
I do agree. I need to be a little bit more adult social. I'm not dating or anything like that, but I'm sure once I'm out, then that step too.
Kissed a lot of frogs. We're still looking for a prince. You don't want to do that? Talk to different therapists for a little while until we get the other stuff situated.
Who has time?
You do. You all have time.
Make the time.
When you have money and resources and power, you have time. I'm sick of hearing the excuses. There's some of us out here who can't even afford a doctor's appointment. So shut the fuck up. Thank you.
Okay.
Please, I don't want to go to the concert. Yeah, I had a feeling that was what was gonna happen. What kind of band is Blink-182? This is some interesting imagery.
That big smile. I love you.
Just looking at Baby Rocky and the pram. Okay, let me look up Blink-182. Like, surely I know one of their songs, right? I feel like, and I just can't tell why go here, why door. Like, that's what I'm assuming it sounds like. Like, sort of like Panic at the Disco vibes. No, Tino Shade. I used to like Panic at the Disco a lot when I was a teenager. I used to like 21 Pilots. I was into that whole like goddamn door, the city. So like, if you're into that, ain't nothing wrong with that. Respect. Put some respect on the name. Blink-182. 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 Oh, I know that's like all the small things. Yeah, I know that one. And I'm so sorry, I cannot dream, cannot sleep tonight. No, wait, okay, I do know some Blink-182 songs. Not like protecting him from the fire. What is this fire that she's always speaking of?
The best show in Jesus' name.
What version of Christianity? Because, like, there's something about their version of Christianity that's something a little bit culty about it. You know, they have their own church. I mean, I think it's just a way to funnel their money so they don't have to pay taxes, but allegedly. I'm already the voices on my head.
There's something about watching my husband on stage and feeling the energy from the crowd, and it's so fun to be able to bring my kids.
Your time of me, I'm already the voices on my head.
Australia was the best decision. I'm so happy that we decided to come.
Little Kim and Kourtney chat.
Kourtney is back from Australia, and I've been waiting patiently to tell her.
I finally went to therapy.
Stop.
Ooh, we're gonna get to see Kim talk to Kourtney about her therapy. That's gonna be interesting considering I feel like Kourtney's been pushing for this for her for a long time.
You had to go through it first, and then I was like, I'm gonna do this.
Now you see why I wanted you guys to be on it.
My therapist told me she watched the show and was like, all your sisters need therapy. Mainly you and Khloe need therapy, and your mom.
Well, she had to say that because, I mean, Kendall and Kylie aren't on the show enough for her to be able to say it. There's not enough for her to witness.
I tried to mention it with Mom on the show, and she just kept cutting me off. Do you do therapy or no?
Do you have a cute little dimple in your chin right there?
I think I do.
Yeah, I made it. Remember my video on that? I think it was titled "The Kardashians' Generational Trauma," something along those lines. So we've been here. Glad it only took them 2 seasons.
I think it comes off like the way you explain it.
Like you need help or something. Like
yeah,
you're
like a little bit judgmental.
Yeah. I think there's like an analyzing other people part too, where like I would be like, ooh, I know why you're doing that. It's hard not to like restrain from telling the person. It comes across as being like a know-it-all.
I get that vibe because, I mean, I used to do that. I've had to stop myself because it is so easy to psychoanalyze people in your life and be like, yeah, okay, I'm connecting with the dot. But don't do it, trust.
I do the calmness too. It's like you downplay everything almost as like self-protection.
I would always say how calm I am, and that's my superpower. But my therapist felt like it's a trauma response of me remaining calm in living a life that I always have to be in this fight or flight mode.
I don't really understand what's wrong with being calm, though. Is calm maybe not the right word for this? Like, maybe she's not letting herself feel her emotions properly?
My thing is like, okay, I know people underestimate me.
Yeah.
So like, it's gonna feel really good just to like
prove them wrong.
Yeah, but it's like, why? Like, who cares? I will bulldoze whatever in my way. And I feel like that's how I would get in relationships. Like when started to tell me, you work so much, why don't you just take the week off? And I'm like, get out of here. Take the week off. And that was the beginning of the end.
I'm assuming that bleep was Kanye.
I'm excited
So I'm the new
that
Kourtney.
you're doing this journey.
No, I'm the new
It's
Kourtney.
just getting to know yourself and why you make certain choices and why you operate that way. And I think once you know, it can help you make a better decision.
Yeah, the world would be a much better place if everyone was more self-aware, for sure. There's too many delusional people running around.
Do you think your family should do family?
100%.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, like, no, I don't think they should do it together. That seems crazy. I just think that they should all be doing it individually. Yeah.
Everyone's at a different place in the board game, you know, getting to the finish line. And I feel like everyone just do your own shit.
Okay, well, see, like, that's not really a good thought process to have because there is no finish line. You know, it's a journey. I don't know. I remember once I opened up about having been going to therapy for 7 years. It's been 7 years. It's been 8 years now, I think. Someone had commented on my video like, oh, I guess it's not working then if you've been going that long. And it's like, well, no, I mean, I don't ever plan on not going to therapy. There are times in my life where I go once every 3 months, once a fortnight, really depending on what's going on and where I'm struggling at. I just feel like, are you ever going to stop going to the doctor when something's wrong with your physical health? Like, I take care of both. And I know people say, like, therapy is a privilege and all this kind of stuff, and it definitely is to be able to afford that. But, I mean, in Australia, we do have Medicare as well, so that's something else to be grateful for. Unlike, you know, other countries that don't have it. So here, you know, for a doctor's appointment, it'll be like $150, and then you get your Medicare rebate, so you're out of pocket $45. I've got a great therapist where, you know, it's like $180 or something, but my out of pocket fee is like $60, $65 $5, I think, something like that. So to me, it's worth it. You know, if I'm going to take care of my physical health, I need to take care of my mental health too. And it's always been a priority for me. I will purposely not go to an event. I will not buy something I want because I'd rather spend the money to be able to go to therapy and take care of this little brain up here. So it's a journey. It's not like an end goal or just, I mean, some people, if they go just through like, it's a one isolated traumatic thing they want to deal with, they want to go to therapy and work through that, then sure. But when you've had a lifetime of trauma since birth, from all you can remember, yeah, you're probably going to be in therapy for life. Okay.
I think the one thing that just got me was just like, you can have better relationships, like with your kids and your future partner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of it too. Treating people in your life better. It helps not only you, but the people in your life.
Well, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I hope she still sticks with it. That's amazing. And really, when you're rich, there's no excuse not to go. Come on. Come on.
Storm! Be quiet for a sec while I film this.
Kylie, look at you. Look who decided to show up to work. It only took you, what? This is like, we've gone, no, because she wasn't in that second Aspen episode. So three episodes, no show. This chick didn't show up. She's here now. Let's see what she's got going on. In the last 11 minutes of the season. They're like, Kylie, if you want to get paid, you gotta show up at least once.
We are doing a special family dinner at my house. I feel really lucky to have Nobu here to cook for the family.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, we've been traveling a lot. We've been super busy, so it's just the best when we can all get together.
Oh, wow. It's gonna be a big family gathering. Everyone, all the cousins.
Hey, girls! I love my girls.
Oh.
Here.
Wait, somebody started the martini without me? What?
Hi, guys.
Wow, it's so cool they're all together. I feel like we haven't seen them all together. Like, I don't know if we, like, even like all the cousins, all the sisters, love this vibe. Even Mason's there.
Well, we're almost all here. There's always one that can't make it. And tonight, that's Kendall.
Damn, there's always gotta be one. I don't even know why I'm annoyed. Like, they're not even my family. I'm just like, I don't know. It's so annoying.
I'm so sorry I'm not at the dinner.
What's your excuse?
But I hope that it's all going
What's
perfectly
the
and
excuse?
beautifully.
I think Chicago's the tallest.
She doesn't even tell us why she wasn't there. She just didn't want to go.
Cousin Chaos is so good. There's nothing better.
Let's go, roundabout. Wait, Travis, how was Australia?
So good. So fun.
We got to see one koala, and you can't touch it.
Koalas all have chlamydia. You can't touch them. They told us
Gonorrhea.
they have gonorrhea.
Don't they all have gonorrhea?
It's chlamydia.
Oh my god, I'm so sick of the fun fact brigade in these episodes. Just always Khloe yelling out random shit. I'm over it. The stuff that everyone knows.
Should we all do the peek in the pit of our day?
Yeah, we should.
What is the peak in the pit of your day?
What is Khloe's vibe? Why is she always yelling? Like, chill the fuck out.
Peak of my day is being here with all my grandkids. Just too much to do in too little time.
Oh, we're doing a little wrap up for the season. This was a nothing season, honestly. Yeah, remember when we met the Bachelor guy? Okay, yeah, the COVID baby shower.
What an amazing year this has been.
And this wasn't even a whole year. This was like couple months in their life, wasn't it?
Which was very nerve-wracking.
Yeah, the health stuff.
Kourtney had her baby boy Rocky, so we're so blessed and so happy that he's here, finally.
Girl, I don't want to wrap up from you.
And I still have
You weren't
a
even
child, aka Kendall,
Okay.
that hasn't had a baby yet. So you never know.
Mom, oh my God, you couldn't make this more awkward. Trying to surrender to the universe and let go a little bit more. Right now and
what else
always,
did Kendall
I'm active-
do besides the Paris Fashion Week, promoting 818 and going on the ski trip and being pissed Kylie bailed? Like, that's all she did. More than Kylie, at least. Besides the Paris Fashion Week, promoting 818 and going on the ski trip and being pissed Kylie bailed. Like, that's all she did. More than Kylie, at least.
It was maybe going to the dentist today.
Yeah,
you know,
that's a good one.
My peak would be watching Air with Rain and Saint.
Okay, next up we're gonna have Kylie. Don't know what they're gonna show because actually, what has Kylie done this season? She cried about people thinking she looked old. That's kind of her contribution. Yeah, like all the clips are from 2 episodes.
This year,
They had to really slow it down because they didn't have much to use.
amazing for me. At a really good place right now, just confidence-wise.
Kim's is gonna be long because she's the main character of this story.
And so good. I'm entering my actress era. I had no clue this was gonna happen.
You can officially apply for a star on the Walk of Fame now.
Ugh, let's hope it's a short era. Comment down below if you want me to react to the first episode of Kim's new show.
Some time off just to really focus on being the best mom that I could be, a better friend and sister. Like if I just want to better myself, why wouldn't I go and see a therapist?
Yes, Kim, go on that wellness journey.
I've learned so much. Like now it's kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, I've just watched the whole season of The Crown. I could fully rule a country.
Okay. Honestly, if Trump can become the president, Kim, you should be able to too. Clearly isn't that hard. Clearly has a lot of systems in place.
My peak is that I was in my pajamas until 4:30 p.m. chilling with Rocky.
Kourtney's had a wholesome season. Having her baby. 'Cause I'm having her baby.
This year was definitely about bringing new life into this world and being so grateful that I can not work as much and focus on raising my kids.
Appreciate that you're grateful that you don't have to work that much, because it's not the case for a lot of people. So that's nice that she acknowledges that.
This year has been crazy. I feel like every year is crazy. From sister fights to...
That was the only drama this whole season, and it wasn't even that interesting.
To feeling traumatized to leave the gates, but now I'm feeling freer to leave the gates.
And she better shut up about the gates next season. I'm over this shit. She needs to shut up about the gates. Kim needs to shut up about the working. But what else will they talk about, I guess?
Yeah! Work it out! My kids are getting older by the minute. It's so sad. Being a mom is such a gift and the best part about my life.
The best part of all of it is my family is amazing and we're not going anywhere.
We know. You guys never will. We know that.
Everybody cheers to us.
They will always be on the screen. That one thing about them.
Cheers! Stay tuned, guys. 40 is coming and it's going to be epic.
Why was that the way they ended the season? Like we all gaff about Khloe turning 40, because I personally don't gaff. She thinks her life's gonna magically fall into place when she turns 40. Okay, that's what gets you to sleep at night. But anyway, guys, that's it. We wrapped up the season. Like every other finale besides season 1, that was a T finale when like the Tristan Khloe cheating thing, but like was revealed. But like how many times can that happen? I mean, a couple evidently, but they're not gonna do that every finale. So kind of a whatever finale. Honestly, they need to start having things in place like Real Housewives do, where like they have things that they do just for the show, like go on a trip and everyone actually go on it. They need to put things in place because this show is so not entertaining. Someone did comment on my last YouTube video about the Kardashians that they have a 10-season contract with Hulu, so I guess that makes sense. They don't really have to try or gap because their show's not going to get canceled because they got a 10-season contract, so they can just keep shitting seasons out one after the other. Alrighty guys, that's it for me in this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below any and all of your thoughts. Like I said, if you want to see the extended reactions, you can go over to my Patreon starting at just $2.50 USD a month. I'll link it down below. So much more Kardashian content over there. And if you haven't already seen my last video where I do a deep dive into Another Simple Favor and the movie that it is the sequel for, A Simple Favor, starring Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively, please check it out. I'm really proud of that video and I think it's a really fun one. So I'll link that down below as well. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and turn on the post notifications bell for more videos from me. But as always, I'm just so grateful that you guys click on my videos, and if you have stayed till this point, go ahead and comment down below. This family needs some serious therapy with like a little sparkle emoji, because you're the real ones if you've stayed this far. Once again, thank you so much to Balesa for sponsoring this video. And like I said in the beginning of the video, anyone and everyone who clicks the link in my description will get a free rose toy with their order. So click away, and thanks Balesa for sponsoring the video. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you in my next one, and as always, I hope that you have a great day or night wherever you're in the world. Bye!